अभवत्।
धन्यवादः। So we will now move to the next segment in the program. So now we want to felicitate our community of volunteers in recognition of the tremendous work that they have done. And volunteers have been supporting this organization right from the beginning. And this committee came into existence in August 22. And prior to that, there was a previous committee. And, we have a large number of karyakartas, coordinators who have participated over the years. And they have, we thought we will recognize them today for the great work they have done. So I would like to call the previous committee members one by one, and I would request them to say a couple of words about what they did and what they feel. And first, I wanted to call Sri Sridhar Chari ji, who was the previous president. Looks like he is not here.
No, Mahodaya, he has a performance today.
Yes, I had the message from him.
Yeah.
So if he was here, I would have asked him to say a few words. Do you want to say on his behalf, or anyway, your turn also will come. So I think. So Sridhar Chariji was a founding president, and he did all the foundational work for this organization to go forward in a very stable manner, and for that we are very, very thankful. And he had provided a lot of guidance when the new committee took over, and he's still there supporting us. So in that regard, thank you very much, Sridhar Chariji. And in the previous Karyakartas group, next I would like to mention Srimati Kalpana Venkatesan ji, who was the treasurer in the previous committee. Kalpana ji, you want to say a couple of words?
Namaste Mahodaya, Namaste Sarvebhyah, Namo Namaha. I'll say in English.
Yeah, sure.
I'm still learning. Yeah. So it was really nice to see all the kids performing today, and happy Samskrutam Day to everybody as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Dhanyawadaha. Then Sri Sridhar Pataki ji, he was the vice president in the previous committee. Sridhar Pataki ji, please. Thank you for the support you had given us, and you continue to give us in a different role this time. So great. Thank you. Please, Kripya, say a few words. Sridhar Pataki ji.
नमो नमः। मम नाम श्रीधरः। अहं भारतदेशतः अत्र ऑस्ट्रेलिया आगतवान्। From before coming to Australia only, I had some connection with Samskruta Bharati Bengaluru, and we had a lot of interest in learning, because once I heard the Samskruta news in the radio, and though I couldn't understand any word, but it simply caught my mind into, and ever since I've started learning little bit, and then when my wife Shashi became the Sanskrit teacher, it became more interested, and she became the Samskrit Sambhashana teacher as well. And after coming to Australia, it took some more time for us to get into Samskruta Bharati as such, and then we worked out with other members who are interested to learn more about Sanskrit and teach Sanskrit and things like that, so that it will protect our culture and our generation will know in the future that we have very great culture in our community. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha, Sridharji. Next, I will hand over to Soumya ji to take it forward and invite other volunteers.
Dhanyavadaha, Mahodaya. Firstly, I want to again mention the Karyakartas in the present committee, starting with Krish Mahodaya. While he cannot obviously felicitate himself, I appreciate all of the work that Shekhar Mahodaya has been doing since becoming the president. Even before becoming president, he was always actively contributing and has done a lot of improvements to our website and coming up with new ideas to spread Sanskritam. So thank you very much, Krish Iyer Mahodaya. Well, I guess you have to take over now to tell about the other Karyakartas.
Srimati Soumya Srinivasan ji, she was very humble. She was also part of the previous committee as a secretary. So she had remained as a, to bring some continuity to the new committee. And now she is the vice president. And Soumya ji has done tremendous work again. She had a lot of load on her shoulders in the previous term and this term also. And great supporter of Samskruta Bharati organization. So, please say if you want to say.
Dhanyavadaha. Basically, as Sridhar Padaki ji said, when I hear Sanskritam, something deep within happens within me. And I'm very, very passionate about learning and continuously improving Sanskritam. And also in whatever way I can do to spread Sanskritam. And it is so heartening to see all these young children do so well today. And so my appreciation and encouragement go to all of these students and to their parents who are putting them through the school, Samskruta school, and to all the teachers who have done excellently for this. So, it starts at a young age and it should continue on. Sanskritam learning there is so much to learn and it's an ongoing journey. I'm very privileged. Thank you very much.
Dhanyavadaha. Then I would like to call Sri Ramakrishnan ji, Ramakrishnan Subramaniam, who is the current treasurer for us. He is doing an excellent job in keeping the numbers and keeping our track of how the revenue is coming and expenses are going, and he's doing a fantastic job. So please, Ramakrishnan ji, if you want to say a few words.
Namo Namaha. My namaskarams to all. I'm not so fluent in Sanskrit talk. I don't want to make a mistake. It's a pleasure and a privilege to work with such dedicated and sincere Sanskrit lovers. And I have done my first round of Pravesha, but I could, due to time constraints, I couldn't continue. But I will continue to serve Samskruta Bharati as long as I'm required to. And it is my intention that once I finish my active working life, I should be able to get back into Sanskrit and start learning one of the finest languages one could ever think of. And I thank the support of Mahodaya, Bagni, and all of the people of the committee. Chris Mahodaya, thank you for your support and thank you for your encouragement. Dhanyavadaha. Thank you all.
Dhanyavadaha. Sri Viswanatha Cherkuri ji, Sarma ji, is the current secretary in the current committee, Karyakarta. Viswanatha Sharma ji has done again as a as a secretary, he has quite a difficult job to make sure that he records everything he hears in the meetings and making sure that they are done. So he has been doing a great job. Over to calling Viswanatha Sarmaji. Can you please say a couple of words? Show your video wherever you are. Sarmaji, atra asti va? It's not there. He is there. So
Not sure, he's probably not saying. Okay.
we'll come back to him later. Then we have, see, what we did this year was, apart from the 4 Karyakartas, we also have a supporting team to coordinate so many different activities for us. And we have nearly 10 coordinators, I think. And these are not just some ordinary people. I mean, they are actually, some of them are founder members of Samskruta Bharati Australia. And they have been doing some excellent job in the in the early life of SBA as well, taking part in Shibiram, coordinating Shibiram activities. So, Chief, firstly, Gauri Raviganesh ji, Srimati Gauri Raviganesh, who has established Balakendram classes for us. She has been coordinating Shibiram through all these years, and I hope she will continue to do that. And she's also teaches our Patrachara courses. So, Gauri ji, can you say a couple of words?
सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः महोदय I am कार्याने अस्मि so I won't be able to I am listening महोदय क्षम्यतां
धन्यवादः. So we have Sri Kedar Iswaranji, who is Kedar Iswaranji. He has been again, he's a very active participant in the Samskruta Bharati Australia. He's a course coordinator.
She's telling her mom that she missed her turn. She's sad.
Please mute. He's a course coordinator. He's a teacher of Parichaya and Pravesha classes, and among so many other things. He's a very active coordinator in Samskruta Bharati. Kedarji, can you say a few words?
सर्वेभ्य नमो नमः अस्मि भो अभिवादे अहम अस्मि केदारः. So like many like even Sridhar Mahodaya said, my first introduction to Sanskrit as a child was by reading the shlokas that my father used to teach me. Initially all small shlokas, like a lot of you children are learning in Balakendram, all the shlokas. And then during my teen years, I also used to listen to that Akashvani Samskrita Vartaha, so that was my first introduction to Sanskritam, and like most of you, it also caught my fancy and attention. And then 2.5 years back, my very good friend in Bangalore, he introduced Samskrita Bharati to me, and immediately I caught on to it, because all these years I've been reading the shlokas and everything, but did not understand even the meaning of it. So I thought, high time I need to do that. So started learning, and long story short, I finished all the courses. I've attended a couple of Shibirams as well. And now I'm very happy to pay it forward by volunteering, by teaching, by spreading the rich ocean and the depth of knowledge that is there in Sanskritam. I remember reading in one article says, Sanskritam, Samskara and Samskriti. So they're all intertwined. Unless we learn Sanskritam, we cannot appreciate our samskaras. And only when we appreciate our samskaras can we understand our Samskriti. Our Bharatiya Samskriti is so rich, so old, so Puratana, Prachina, and for all that, starting block is Sanskritam. So having said that, I don't want to take too much of time. children, my only message and sincere request, continue the study of Sanskritam. Do not leave it. Off and on, it might you might say find it a little challenging managing your school, other activities, but manage your time and maybe take a small break, but then continue and spread the knowledge. Like, try to bring in, influence more of your friends around you, whether from India or from outside also, and let them all learn Sanskritam. So my dream is that in the next 30, 40, 50 years, Sanskritam again becomes a globally spoken language. All right, it should be revived. We should revive it. It is our responsibility and duty that we revive this language and make it spoken. And we all speak one common language that binds us all, no matter which country we live, what we do, what job, what profession we do, but Sanskritam will keep us united and bound. With that, best of luck to you, and very happy Viswa Samskrita Dinam to you. Namo Namah. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavadaha, Kedarji. Next, I want to call Sri Anand Sharma ji. Anand Sharma has been a founding member of SBA as well, and he's our current Sambhashanam coordinator. He also coordinates our Kathamala program, which has been doing, starting to do really well now. He's also a Patrachara teacher. He's taught Pravesha, Parichaya, and now he's been teaching Shiksha. And now he's going to take his students to the higher level as well. And he regularly volunteers for our Shibiram classes. So he's a very, very active contributor to Samskrita Bharati activities. Thank you, Anand Sharma ji. Can you please say a few words? Show yourself. Anand Sharma ji. Atra asti va.
Not sure if he's there.
Sure. So
Not-
Viswanatha Sharma ji is back. I don't know whether you heard me.
I
Sharma
did
ji.
not hear. I missed the context, Mahodaya.
Okay, Viswanatha Sharma ji is our, as I mentioned before, he is our secretary. And I mentioned that as a secretary, he has a very tough job to do. He has to listen into every word that is uttered in the meetings and make note of it and make sure that those things are carried out. So he has been doing a great job of secretary position. So please, can you say a few words, Sharmaji?
Definitely. I'm very happy to share my experiences with Samskrita Bharati and also with the great team like Shekhar Mahodaya and Soumyaji and Ramki. First of all, my knowledge of Sanskritam has always been, in Telugu we call Vinikidi knowledge. That means just Sravana knowledge only. I keep on hearing from my grandparents, parents, and then I keep on uttering them, but without knowing much of it actually. So even now I can utter a lot of slokas, but I do not know much about it until I joined Samskrita Bharati. The time I have spent with Samskrita Bharati for the past 3 years have helped me immensely in understanding the slokas, mainly the pada vibhagam. That's the main lifeline of Sanskritam. That is where I am enjoying a lot. So once you taste this kind of thing, you cannot leave this great language, Sanskritam. So while I'm enjoying learning the grammar part of it from experts like Shekhar Mahodaya, I was very fortunate to have him as my teacher for the past 3 years. I'm lucky. But once you taste this kind of thing, you won't leave this language like this. This is your language. It is there in your blood. So it is very easy to pick it up. So with these 2 words, probably I will say that thank you, Samskrita Bharati, for giving me opportunity to serve the organization as well in a small position like secretary. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So next, I'm calling Srimati Lalita Viswanathan ji. Lalita Viswanathan ji is also one of our, she has been there right from the beginning in Samskrita Bharati, Australia. And she has expert knowledge of Sanskritam, and she is a Patrachara teacher, and she's a very keen participant in our Kathamala programs. And thank you for all your help, Lalita ji. Can you say a few words? unmute, please. You're muted right now.
नमो नमः सर्वेभ्यः प्रथमे अहं मम धन्यवादान् समर्पयामि प्रेसिडेंट जी, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट जी, अन्य कार्यकर्तॄणामपि संस्कृतभारत्याः कार्यकर्तॄणाम् अद्यतन कार्यक्रमः प्राधान्यतः बालकेन्द्रस्य कार्यक्रमः उत्कृष्टानि अभवत्। बहु मनोरञ्जितम् एव। अस्माकं बालबालकाः एतावता कार्यक्रमाणि कर्तुं शक्नुवन्ति इति अतीव सन्तोषः मम। सर्वे शिक्षकाणां मम धन्यवादाः प्रथमतः। अन्यत् अस्ति मम संस्कृतभाषा मया बहु रोचते। संस्कृतभारत्यां बोधनं कृत्वा संस्कृतभाषाज्ञानं दत्वा अहमपि आत्मतृप्तिम् अनुभवामि। किमपि भवतु, मम अन्तिमकालपर्यन्तम् एतदेव अहं कुर्वन्ती अस्मि इति प्रतिज्ञां स्वीकुर्वन्ती अस्मि। अहं तरुणी न, परन्तु तरुणेभ्यः सह स्पर्धा स्वीकृत्वा अहमपि किञ्चित् करोमि। किञ्चित् संस्कृतभाषायां पठ्ये किञ्चित् करोमि अस्ति मम महान् सन्तोषः अनुभवामि। अपि तु भवन्तः सर्वे सह मिलित्वा सन्तोषम् अनुभवामि। सर्वैः धन्यवादान् समर्पयामि।
Dhanyawadaha, Lalita ji. So next, I want to call Srimati Shashi Pataki ji. Now, Shashi Pataki ji has been a pillar of strength in Samskruta Bharati Australia. She was also one of the founders of this organization, and she has been a constant she's the Shibiram teacher. She's our main Shibiram teacher. Has been running Shibiram classes since the beginning, and now she is also a Balakendram classes teacher, as we have seen. So many students of Shashi ji presented today. So Shibiram teacher, Balakendram teacher, and active supporter of Samskruta Bharati Australia. Dhanyawadaha, Shashi ji. Can you please say a few words?
Dhanyawadaha, Mahodaya. Mahan santoshaha abhavat. अस्माकं पुण्यम् अत्र ऑस्ट्रेलिया मध्येपि संस्कृतभारती इति संस्थां चालयन्तः स्मः इत्येव महदानन्दम्। इतोपि बालकानां कृते किञ्चित् वा ज्ञानं यत् मयि अस्ति तत् शेर् कृत्वा Santosham Anubhavami. My aim is to help young generation, not only young, all the generation, to share my knowledge and learn more from them. And my whole group is here. You guys are amazing. So thank you so much for supporting me, all the teachers, Karyakartas. Dhanyosmi.
Dhanyawadaha, Shashi ji. So next I'm going to call Srimati Shanti Ramesh ji, who is teaching 2 classes with great effectiveness for Balakendram, 2 Balakendram classes. And we saw many of her students present today also. They did an excellent job. And thank you, Shanti ji, for preparing them so well. And please say a few words.
नमो नमः सर्वेभ्यः। मम संस्कृतं बहु रोचते. I do like Sanskrit very much. अहम् अध्यापनं कुर्वन् आनन्दं प्राप्नोमि. I do enjoy teaching and I actually learn a lot from my wonderful students. Aham mama adbhutan chhatran patayan bahu kimapi shikshe. So I am enjoying it all. It's a great journey and I have wonderful students who persevere a lot, and that motivates me as well. So well done, children. Well done to all children today, and thank you so much. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyawada, Shanti ji. So next I'm calling Sri Suresh Varadarajan ji, who is actually located in Brisbane. Suresh ji has been, he has tremendous knowledge of Sanskritam as well, which he showed when he was studying.
No, you mean Suresh Radhakrishnan.
Sorry,
Not
sir. Suresh Radhakrishnan ji.
Radhakrishnan.
Suresh Radhakrishnan, I'm talking about Suresh Radhakrishnan ji, who has showed his tremendous knowledge of Sanskritam while he was studying, while he was part of the Patrachara courses. And now he has become a teacher himself. So he's teaching Pravesha and Parichaya courses from Brisbane. Thank you, Suresh Radhakrishnan ji. Can you say a few words?
नमः सर्वेभ्यः धन्यवादः कृष्ण महोदय। मम नाम सुरेशः, ब्रिस्बेन् नगरतः। गतेभ्यः द्वात्रयेभ्यः वर्षेभ्यः संस्कृतभारती आस्ट्रेलियस्य वर्गेषु संस्कृतम् अधीतवान्. I am from Brisbane. I have been studying Sanskrit for the past 2-3 years. Tadartham Samskruta Australia dhanyosmi. I am thankful to Samskruta Australia for that. यथा अस्माकम् अध्यक्षः कृष्णमहोदयः उक्तवान्, संस्कृतं केवलं भाषा न, एतस्याम् अस्माकं संस्कृतिः अस्ति, अस्माकं परम्परा अस्ति. This is not just, as our president told, this is Sanskritam is not just a language. Our heritage and culture, everything is there in this. Adya balakanam shlokaha kathapatanam gitani cha tesham madhuravanibihi shrutva nitaram mode. I am very happy to hear this Sanskritam through this sweet voice of these children. This ensures that Sanskritam is not just going with us, it's continuing with the next generation. I'm very happy about that. Dhanyawada.
Dhanyawada. So next I want to call Sri Suresh Varadarajan ji. Suresh Varadarajan ji has again part of the founding members for Samskruta Bharati Australia. He has been traveling on and off, but even while he was away, he was actively trying to help us. If he's here, Suresh ji, can you please say a few words? Suresh Varadarajan.
I don't think he's here today.
Okay, he's not here today. So, but all the same, we are very thankful for all the efforts he has contributed to SBA. Next, I want to call Srimati Geeta Chariji. Geeta Chariji, her family's contribution to SBA is enormous, and she's also been studying Sanskritam, although she has sort of backed away from it in recent times to focus on teaching Balakendram children. And again, her students today performed. We all saw that. Great performance, great preparation, Geeta ji.
She was also the books coordinator. And
he was the books coordinator before, but now we have another books coordinator whom I will mention next. But Geeta Chariji has been a great supporter of SBA, and we hope she will, we are sure she will continue to support us. Thank you. Please say a few words, Geeta ji.
Sarvebhyo namaskaraha. I got involved when Sridhar Chari joined at the insistence of Samskruta Bharati Singapore. So we first started off observing Mahodaya teaching Balakendram level 1, Sheshagiri Mahodaya. And that was a great experience, both Gauri, Ravi Ganesh, Pagini, and myself. So that first level 1 is now being taught by Sashi Bagini. And my daughter is part of it as well, and she's really enjoying the classes. And I'm very happy to be part of the Balakendram team of teachers. They're learning a lot from each other. And I really enjoy teaching, and I have a great class. The children keep me on my toes. And it's very interesting. Each class is very interesting. They're very talkative, and it keeps us all going, and all the children motivate each other. So I look forward to my classes, and they motivate me to come up with new ways of teaching, different methods of speaking, reading, writing, playing Kahoot. So classes are very interesting, and I really enjoyed that interaction. Thank you.
Dhanyawad. Thank you, Geeta-ji. Next, I want to call Srimati Lakshmi Ramakrishnan ji, who's playing a dual role this time. He's the books coordinator. He coordinates. See, this books coordination is not an easy job. There must be about 1,000 books in her garage right now. And it's her job is to make sure everybody in the Patrachara courses and Balakendram courses receive their books on time, and also keep stock of them. And it's a difficult activity, and she's doing a great job of it. And she's also a Balakendram teacher, and she's also a student in our Patrachara courses. And I think she has reached the highest level now. This year she will be completing her Kovida examination. I think. Lakshmi ji, please say a few words.
Namaste, Sarvebhyo. Yes, I just taken over from Geeta ji for books last year. Yes, it is little bit challenging to handle all the books and everything, but I am very happy to pay back. What I am receiving from Samskruta Bharati is, you can't measure. There is nothing compared, you can't compare the knowledge that I am gaining. And I am very grateful to my teacher, Krishna Moday. I remember joining after 5 weeks in Pravesha to his class. And the first thing he said, how will you going to catch up with the 5 weeks? I don't know how I did it. I tried my best, and I'm still trying. Still learning to.
No, you're caught up and you've gone beyond that. So
I am giving my exam next week. This time next week, hopefully I would have done with COVID exams. So with all the guidance from Krishna Moday and the support from everyone, and my husband, he's not, I don't think I've seen some of the house for the last 6 to 8 months. Some part of the house is just been taken over by Sanskritam. So I'm hoping to just give my whatever I've received, I would like to give back to the society. And I truly believe that an organization or anything that we would like to do has to be, from our heart. And with seeing so many children learning Sanskritam, I'm really happy. And I do have the youngest batch of children who are quite challenging, hard for them to sit for half an hour, but they are doing a great job. And I'm very happy for the parents to take the initiative and get them to every class. They are really done a great job learning the 3 songs in the last 3 weeks. And some of the words, I just was really amazed, some of them still have their child, tongue in them. And they did an amazing job. I never expected them to by heart the 3 songs, which they did. They don't know to read, and they have by hearted the songs so well. I'm really appreciative of that and the efforts the parents put in as well. And thank you so much for giving the opportunity. I hope to continue this. Thank you.
So, this is what Lakshmiji is teaching in Balakendram. It's an experiment. We only started it this year for kindergarten level children. So we always had level 1, so older children. But now this year we said we will try out this and take it forward. And Lakshmiji kindly, put her hand up. And is that like that, or I made you put your hand up?
That's okay. I was just wondering, like, if I'll be able to handle COVID.
I think we all have put more pressure on Lakshmi Bhagini to take the role. And she's doing well.
But the children did an excellent job, today. That's good. Great to see that. Okay. So next I wanted to call Padmini Sampath Kumarji. I'm not sure she's here, but she's here. Padmini Sampath Kumar is one of those who had been, who have been silently helping us in many ways in our Shibiram classes. And, she has helped us in.
She's also a founder member. She's also
she's also a founder member for SBA.
But I don't think she's here.
She's not here. So another of our founder members who has been very, very active in teaching is Sri Ajay Singh Ji. So he was in Melbourne, and now I think he has moved to Brisbane. But he was, had been a great help as a founder teacher in Samskruta Bharati. If Ajay is here, I don't know. I'm not sure Ajay Singh Ji is here.
No.
He's not here. So what we will do is, for Balakendram children last year, we send them digital certificates. So I'll just show you what they look like. I have a sample to show you. So all the Balakendram children today who performed, they will receive their certificates like this. And also all the volunteers who we have felicitated today, we decided we will send them a certificate in recognition of your selfless, tireless work, and hoping we get more volunteers and also the current set of volunteers to continue. Dhanyavadaha. So now I want to hand over to Soumya ji to complete the rest of the program. We are getting towards the end of the program now. Dhanyavadaha.
Bhagini, mama anurodha asti, kripaya, only if possible, I have a request. Kim vayam satvikaya sundara geetena samaptum shaknumaha at the end of it. Astu. Dhanyavada Bhagini. Dhanyavada.
Now, I'll give my vote of thanks. Then after that, Namas Sarvebhyaha. I would like to begin my Dhanyavada Samarpanam with a quotation in Sanskritam, which describes the gratitude of a coconut tree and good people. Prathama Vayasi Dattam Toyam Alpam Smarantaha Shirasi Nihita Bhara Narikela Naranam Salilam Amrita Kalpam Dadyurajivanantam Nahi Kritam Upakaram Sadhavo Vismaranti. Coconut water takes a little water in its initial years, but never forgets the help it got by bearing fruits for the people throughout its lifespan, and gives the sweet and nourishing watery juice comparable to Amritam. Likewise, good and righteous people will never forget the help rendered to them, however small, and continue to serve their communities throughout their life. So with a sense of gratitude, I'm giving my Dhanyavadam Arpanam. Samskruta Bharati Australiayaha krite सर्वेभ्यः बालकेभ्यः बहूनि अभिनन्दनानि धन्यवान् च समर्पयामः। सर्वेषां बालकानां संस्कृतकीर्तनं, गानं, कथापठनं च बहु उत्तमम् आसन्। तेषां मातापितृभ्यः अस्माकं धन्यान् समर्पयामः। ते स्वबालकान् संस्कृत अध्ययनार्थं प्रोत्साहनं कृत्वा अद्यतनकार्यक्रमे सहभागं कर्तुं साहाय्यं कृतवन्तः। सर्वे बालकेन्द्रशिक्षिकाः सर्वान् बालकान् पाठितवन्तः, अद्यतनकार्यक्रमाय तान् सिद्धं कृतवन्तः। सर्वाभ्यः बालकेन्द्रशिक्षिकाभ्यः अस्माकं धन्यान् समर्पयामः। संस्कृतभारती कार्यकर्ताः, समन्वयकर्ताः, पत्राचारशिक्षिकाः, अन्य स्वयंसेवकाः, सेविकाः संस्कृत अध्ययनार्थं संस्कृत प्रसारयितुं च सेवां कुर्वन्ति। तेभ्यः अस्माकं धन्यान् समर्पयामः। स्वयंसेवकानां कुटुम्बेभ्यः अपि तेषाम् आधारं श्लाघनीयः इति मम धन्यवाद अर्पणं समर्पयामि. So I'll say it in English. On behalf of Samskrita Bharati Australia, I would like to firstly congratulate and thank all the children who participated in celebrating Viswa Samskruta Dinam today. Each of you students did very well in your performance, and I would like to thank the parents who have encouraged and supported them in learning Sanskritam and preparing them for performing today. Our sincere thanks and appreciation also go to all the Balakendram teachers who have worked tirelessly in the past few weeks to put together a children's program and get them ready for today. Dhanyavadaha Balakendram Sikshikaha. In this event, we did not have time to include a program by adult students or include any special guest speakers, etc. We hope to do it in a separate program in future. Next, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the Karyakartas, coordinators, Patrachara teachers, and other volunteers who support our programs like Shibiram and Kathamala and will continue to support any new programs, who out of their passion give up their personal time to contribute to Samskrita Bharati in spreading Sanskritam within and outside Australia. Lastly, I would like to thank all of you audience, including the families of the volunteers, for attending today's program and for your ongoing support for Samskrita Bharati Australia. Jayatu Samskritam, Vadatu Samskritam. That completes our formal program for today.
So now,
Vika Geetam Vadatu.
Geetam. Who is going to sing?
Aham Patami Samskritam. Just sing that.
मम नाम सात्विका इदानीं भारतं संस्कृतं विषयम् मम नाम सात्विका अहं पठामि संस्कृतम् अहं भजामि संस्कृतम् अहं लिखामि संस्कृतं सदैव सुन्दराक्षरम् अहं स्मरामि मातरम् अहं वदामि मातरम् अहं नमामि मातरं सदैव भक्तिपूर्वकम् पठतु संस्कृतं वदतु संस्कृतं जयतु संस्कृतं धन्यवादः.
Dhanyavadaha. So we will conclude with our usual Shanti Mantra.
Shanti Mantram.
Sarve bhavantu sukinaha. Sarve santu niramanah. सर्वे
सर्वे
भद्राणि
भद्राणि
पश्यन्तु
पश्यन्तु
मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः
मङ्गलं भवेत्
धन्यवादः
हरि ओम
हरि ओम्
धन्यवादः
हरि ओम धन्यवादः
नमः सर्वेभ्यः धन्यवादाः
सम्यक् आसीत् धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः धन्यवादः
all the children great work
धन्यवादः
all the children great work done pat on your back pat on your back
Pat on the back.
धन्यवादः
धन्यवादाः
Very good.